trigonometric, we write just like trigonometric ratios or relations. Ratios or relations. Two are even functions. Two are even, and four are odd functions. Okay, so cosine theta and secant theta are even functions, and sine theta, cosecant theta, tangent theta and cotangent theta are odd functions. Here are okay, odd and even functions. So we have defined odd and even functions. This is question number 11. Now let us take question number 12. Now question number 12 is very important one. Just to understand that what are the measurement of angles. Question number 12. Okay, further create. Now question number 12 says how to measure an angle. Okay, now what are the measurement systems? Let me talk about them. Very important point. One has to understand this very clearly. So this is measurement of angles. How to measure angles? So measurement of angles is done in two ways. There are question number 12. Let me talk about how to measure an angle. How to measure an angle. How to measure an angle. This is the question 12. Okay. How to measure an angle. Now there are two. This is answer we are talking or solution we are finding out. What the answer? There are two measurement systems of angles or measuring systems of angles, and these are number one. First is known as the sexagesimal system or measurement or sexagesimal measurement or sexagesimal system. And second is known as circular measurement or measurement system. Circular measurement system. And what are these? Let me define them one by one. Sexagesimal and circular system, measurement system, and this is the sexagesimal measurement system. Okay, these are the two. Now let me define these two. Very important points. First one is sexagesimal. What is sexagesimal measurement? Now in this category, we divide one right angle. What is right angle? 90-degree angle is known as right angle. So one right angle is divided into. Okay, one right angle is divided. Right angle is formed by dropping a perpendicular upon the base. This perpendicular is making a right angle. This is known as right angle. Now this right angle is divided into 90 equal parts. Okay, now this is in sexagesimal measurement. Now let me first define. In sexagesimal measurement system, a right angle is divided into 90 equal parts. 90 equal parts. 90 equal parts, and each division or each is divided into 90 equal parts, and each part or each division or part is known as a degree. Known as a degree. Okay. 1 degree is divided into further 60 parts. 1 degree, let me write here. 1 degree is divided into 60 equal parts. Divided into 60 equal parts. Equal parts known as minutes. Known as minutes. They are known as minutes. Okay, and each minute is divided into 60 equal parts. Further 60 is divided into again 60 parts. Is divided into 60 equal parts. 60 equal parts. This is hexadecimal measurement of angles we are discussing about, and each part is known as second. And equal parts, and each part is known as second. Okay, second. So into 60 equal parts, and each equal parts known as minutes. Here equal parts known as seconds. Let me write here known as seconds. Which are known as seconds. Now, what are the minute seconds? How do we denote them? What symbols we use? Let me discuss about it. So hexadecimal we are talking about. First, let me take hexadecimal further. And how do we note down them? What are the symbols used for degree, minutes, and second? So 1 degree. So 90. Okay, 1 right angle. Let me write here. 1 right angle is equal to 90 degrees. 1 degree is denoted as 1 degree. 1 degree. 1 minute, let me write here, is denoted as 1 just a dash. 1 dash. 1 second. 1 second is denoted as with double dash. Okay, with double commas or just like dash. This is 1 degree, 1 minute, 1 second. What does it mean? What we write? So 1 right angle is 90 degree. Okay, and 1 degree. So I can write here 1 degree. So 1 degree, 1 right angle equal 90 degree, and 1 degree equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Okay, so in this way we can write that 1 degree equal to how many seconds? 60 into 60. 1 degree equal to 3600 okay, seconds we can write. Okay, so 1 degree equal to 3600 seconds in this case. So 1 degree 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. This is how we denote them. Okay, 60 minutes. This is how 1 degree, minute, and second. Now let me, if I just find out that what is the relationship between them, but before that, only these are the symbols which we use for seconds, for minute, for degree. Okay, and this is One right angle equal to 90 degrees. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. In this way, we did not that. Okay, so this is the first measurement. First type of measurement. We'll then find out relations between how to measure an angle. Now, second measurement system let me talk about, which is known as circular measurement. Now, second measurement system is circular measurement. In the 12th question, circular. What is the circular measurement? Circular measurement system of an angle. Measurement system of an angle. How to measure an angle in circular form? What is this? So this is known as radians. Okay, so 1 radian. What is 1 radian? Definition of 1 radian we talk about, or pi radian is equal to how much? So this is circular measurement is known as circular in form of circle. Okay, so if I take a circle here, let me take this is a circle we have taken. Now in this circle, let me take O as the center of it, and now take a radius of this, which is R here, and R and this R, and if I take this as theta angle, okay, and this arc of this is also equal to R. This is R here. If the arc of a subtended angle by an arc, okay, on the center is having the arc, length of the arc is equal to length of the radius. Radius is equal to length of the arc. Then the measurement is known as 1 radian. Okay, so this is in radian measurement. So 1 radian is equal to when this is known as 1 radian equal to when theta is measurement, or 1 radian equal to when the length of the this angle theta is 1 radian if the arc length is r, okay, equal to radius. This is known as the length of the arc if it's equal to the radius equal to, then the degree measurement is known as, this is circular measurement in terms of degree, sorry, radians. This is 1 radian. 1 radian is equal to when the radius of the circle is equal to length of the arc. Now let me define this. The radian, the radian measurement. This is not circular measurement. It is measured in radians. If the okay, circular measurement is in terms of radians. Okay. The circular measurement, let me write here. The circular measurement is measured in radians. In radian, 1 radian, or we can say the angle will be 1 radian. The measurement of an angle will be 1 radian. 1 radian if the length of the arc subtended length of the arc, or we can subtended is equal to the radius, is equal to the radius of the circle, equal to the radius of the circle. Then the measurement of this angle theta is equal to 1 radian. Why? The length of the angle is equal to arc upon radius. So this is 1, in this case r upon r is 1 radian. Therefore theta angle is measured in 1 radian. Now what is pi radian in this case? 1 radian is equal to Measurement of this is when radius is equal to length of the arc. Okay, so this is how okay, so now let me define what is pi radian then. Now pi radian, which is a Greek letter, again measurement, what is the radian and degree, that okay, what is radian and degree, I'll just define them, how they are related to each other. What are the two methods of measuring angles? This is the same thing, the two methods how to measure an angle. So angle is measured in two ways, either in radians or in degrees or minutes or seconds. So these are the two measurements. How to measure an angle? This is, we can measure an angle in two ways. First measurement is sexagesimal measurement. Second is circular measurement. The sexagesimal measurement, it is divided in degrees. I mean, one right angle is divided into 90 degrees, 1 degree into 60 minutes, and 1 minute into 60 seconds. That is known as sexagesimal measurement. This is the 12th question. How to measure an angle? These two methods are there. And then what are those two methods of measurement? That I am defining. This 13th question is also included here. 12th and 13th, let me talk about. This is 12th and 13th question. Both are including this measurement. What are the two methods of measuring angles? So these are the two methods of measuring angles. Okay, so one radian we have defined in terms of radian. Then what is the Greek letter? 14th question is what is the radian and degree, the relation between them, that are defined. What is the Greek letter pi? Pi. This is also in question number 15th question, 14th question, 13th and 12th. They are just having okay, relationship between the pi. What is pi? Greek letter pi. Let me just define the pi value. What is pi value here? So question number 15th and 14th, which is question number of 15th, and this is 13 and 14th we have defined. Sorry, 12th and 13th. How to measure an angle? We have just measured in two ways, either in sexagesimal measurement or in circular measurement. And what are the two methods of measurement? These two methods are there. How they are measured, that I have just defined, radians or in degrees. And then what is a radian and degree? Now relationship between them. Okay, so now let's define that what is the radian and degrees. This is question number 14. What is radian and degree? Okay, first of all, and the 15th question is what is the Greek letter pi? First, what is the pi? This is now 14th and 15th question number. Questions 14th and 15th I am talking about. Okay. So first let me define what is the Greek letter pi. The Greek letter, or in Greek letter pi, the Greek letter pi, this is pi here denoted as pi. In pi, okay, is defined as, and is measured in readings. Okay, is defined as when pi is equal to the circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle divided by the diameter of it. Circumference of the circle upon diameter. Now we know that circumference, we can just write circumference is circumference ENC divided by diameter. Diameter is twice of the radius. You into r, let me take radius is r. Circumference, so therefore circumference equal to, therefore circumference is equal to 2 into pi into r, or pi into 2r. This is pi into twice r, we have cross multiplied the circumference equal to 2 pi r. Therefore, circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So pi is defined as circumference upon circumference of the circle. Circumference is total length of the circle. Okay, the arc of the circle. This is circumference upon diameter. Circumference therefore equal to diameter into pi. So pi diameter is twice of radius, 2 into pi r equal to circumference. Now pi is measured in radians. Okay. Now pi is measured in radians, and what is the value of pi? Let me just define that also. Pi is measured in circular form. Measured in circular form or system, or in radians. One radian is written as c, 1 radian, or we can just write r. It is up to us, but mostly c is used as symbol, 1 radian. Okay, this is 1 radian denoted as. What is pi radian equal to? Pi radian, therefore pi radian is equal to 22.7. Its value is in 2 decimal 3.14, and in 5 decimals its value is 314,159. Okay, and so this is because 7 is prime number in the denominator. When prime number is there, it is non-terminating decimal. It is not, but in 5 digits we write 3.145, 3.14159. This is the value of pi radian. Now, pi radian, relation between degree and pi, with that, let me just define that. 1 upon pi equal to how much? That is also defined as. Now, let me discuss about what is 1 upon pi. The value of 1 upon pi, the value of, this is also discussed sometimes, value of 1 upon pi. Now this is nothing but 7 upon 22, or this is 22 upon 7, 7 upon 22. This value comes out to be 0.288. I noted down this. One can do this with the help of calculation. Nowadays it's very simple. 0.318. Okay, this is 309, 88, I think 8862. Sorry, this is 8862. About this value. So 1 upon pi or 7.22 is equivalent to this value. Therefore, 180 degree, if I multiply, therefore 180 degree, which is a straight angle, is equal to 180 degree or 1 upon pi. 180 degree upon pi is equal to 180 into 1 upon pi. If I just find it out, this is 180 degree into this 0.318. 309,8862. If I just find it out, it comes out to be 17 degree, 57 minutes, 44.8 seconds. This is the value of 180 degree upon pi. Okay. This is how we denote them. 57. So this is, I'm sorry, I've wrongly done this. I'm sorry. This is 57 degree, 17 minutes. I'm sorry. 44.8 is okay seconds. This is 57 degree. If I multiply 180 into this, value of 1.5 is this. Multiply this into 180, we can find out this 57 degree. You have 57 degree, 17 minutes and 44.8 seconds. Okay, so this is how we have the relation between pi and degree. So this is pi and degree relation to 180 upon pi is equal to this. If I convert degree into radians or radians into degrees, now let me define that. 1 degree therefore is equal to how much? So if I find any degree is equal to how much? Pi upon 180. If I convert this in degrees of seconds, 180 upon pi is equal to this. Okay, so if I have to convert into degrees, we have just multiplied by that 1.5. So in terms of pi, we can denote that. Or if I have to convert that into radians, if degrees are converted into radians, multiply that by pi upon pi into that value. Okay, so now let me take question number 16. Okay, so what is the value, what is the Greek letter pi we have defined, and what is its value up to 2 decimals that I just defined, that 22.7 value of pi is 22.7, which was in 2 decimals it is 3.14. What is the Greek letter pi and what is its value up to 2 decimals? Up to 2 decimals is 3.14 and up to 5 decimals the value is 3.14159. This is up to 5 decimals. Value up to 2 decimals and 5 decimals. This is question number 15. The value of Greek letter pi is 22.7. The value in 2 decimals is written as 3.14 and in 5 decimals 3.14159. You can just calculate this with the help of calculators these days. Okay. Even these days the mobiles have the calculators. This value can be calculated easily. Okay. You can divide 22 by 7. You can have this kind of relationship. Okay, so that is there. But in examination, calculators are not allowed. There we have to remember this. How to calculate this relationship. Now, question number 16 is how to convert the angles degrees into radians. Okay, and how to convert degrees into radians. Now we write that 90 degrees is equal to how much? Okay, so if I have to convert this 1 degree is equal to how much? Because 180 degree is equal to pi radian. Because 180 upon pi is equal to this is pi radians. This is in terms of radians. 180 degree is converted into pi radians, or is equal to about 1. It's just equivalent to 1 radian. Okay, so 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 degree. Yeah. So 1 radian is equal to 1 radian, pi radian. So 1 radian is equal to therefore, this is question number 16. I am just calculating 1 radian. 1 radian is equal to 180 degree upon pi, which I just calculated. It is equal to 57 degrees 17 minutes and 44.8 seconds. This is the value of 1 radian. Alright, 1 radian is equal to, from this 1 radian, if I 180 degree equal to pi radian, which we have just calculated. Okay, pi radian. This pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Alright. So how this be calculated? Because in case of angles, if I calculate the value of angle, this is 180 degree upon pi radian. So 180 degree to pi radian, 1 radian equal to 180 upon pi, or 1 degree is equal to, and 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 degree. This is how we have to find out in radians form. Radians. This much radian. Okay, so value of pi 3.14 divided by 180, and that is in radians. This much radians. 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 degree, right? Or this is in radians form. 1 degree is equal to this much radian, pi upon 180. From this, 1 degree is equal to divided by 180. Now, if I have to convert these angles, now convert the angles 60 degree into radians in radians. Therefore, let me convert them. This is 60 degree, we have to convert into radians. And what are the other? 75 degree. And other angle is 120 degree in radians. We have to convert them into radians. Convert. Question number 16 is convert angle 60 degree, 75 degree, 180 degree in radians. Now 180 degree is equal to pi radian. 1 radian is equal to 180. Now how it just came out. But pi is equal to, now circumference is 2 pi r. That's 2 into pi into r. If r is equal to that value, pi is 180 degree. How 180 degree it has come out? So this is 1 degree equal to pi upon 180 degree radians. Now therefore 60 degree is equal to 60 degree. First I am converting to 60 degree. Therefore 1 radian equal to 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180. This is pi upon 180 degree into 60 degree. 63 this is pi by 3 radians. We write 60 degree as pi by 3 radians and 75 degree is equal to pi upon 180 into 75. Simple. Just multiply by that degree, divide by 180 and then into pi. So 75 upon this is, we have to just convert, cancel this. Let me change this by 15. 15 5 ja and 15 1 ja 15 2 ja 12 times. So 5 pi by 12. This is 5 pi by 12. 75 is. Or we could convert this by 5. 5 this is 15 times 5 1 ja 5 5 ja 15. Okay. Sorry. 5 1 ja 5 and 5 5 ja 25. So this is 15 times. And this is 5 3 ja 15. 5 6 ja 36. So that was 15 upon 36 again by 36 by 3. 3 5 ja and 3 12 ja 36. So 5 pi by 12. This is in radians. This is radian. We just write radian here. R or radian. This is radian. Now 120 degree. Therefore 120 degree is equal to, let me write here. We have to multiply this by 120 upon 180 into pi, or pi upon 180, 880 into 120. We could write it as, right here, 120 degree in radians is equal to pi upon 180 degree into 120, because 1 degree equal to pi upon 180 radians. Therefore 120 degree is equal to this much, 0 0 6 3 ja 6 2 ja 2 pi by 3 radians. This is in radians. Okay, so this is how we convert the angles from degree to radian, radians to degree, and 180 upon pi if we have to convert that into degrees. Okay.